Like, I don't know how to even explain that. But I think we'll try one more normal here. Hard mode makes it hard. Yes, this is true. And yes, this is true. Alranium. Yeah, go follow Retro Runner. I assume most people already are. Really good guy. I like this dude a lot, actually. I say it very sincerely. I do like his personality a lot, but I like how he's never been super cringy. Or maybe he's been pretty cringy sometimes, actually. But I do like how his cringe levels within the Ninja Gaiden community are not there. Like, he's very much like a profane adult, so we're a big fan. I always felt like the Ninja Gaiden community was way too G-rated and awkward, so I like how he just came in here, he's like, fuck this! It's like, fuck that! So, do appreciate it. But very good at many games. Also ran Bucky. Waiting for that glorious return to Bucky. You're a real piece of shit. Oh, for real, man. Like, the Ninja Gaiden community, I think. Ninja Gaiden 1 community, I should say, is like literally Bob Ross personified. It's actually pretty crazy. So you were very much a breath of fresh air to my ears that didn't want that ever. Streamer is not super good. Well, I mean, realistically, man, that's my son. So we are trying to beat our good friend Sidetracked here. He was in the chat. He's got a 2401, which I have to say is actually extremely good. 2401 is a lot better than his Warpless record that we just stole from him. But 2401 is very good. Like, I basically need to play, I wouldn't say perfectly, but I can't make any mistakes either. And I definitely can't die anymore. But 2401 is a really good time. He currently holds second place, and we're trying to bop Sidetracked again. What's up, Macman? Actually, well, if you can shout out Sidetracked again. Or not again, if you could shout him out too. He is like the epitome of somebody that just needs like everybody to follow him. He is such a good runner in so many different games, like, and I've known this guy for like 5 years now. But he streams like once a year, so that's a thing. But 100%, like, very, very skilled. I'm always a big fan of Sidetracked. Definitely go follow him. I don't think you can, actually. I don't think you can use like that native, or can you? I've actually never tried in like a spot that I was a mod in. I thought for some reason it like blocked it. I don't know, try to shut yourself out after. I don't think you can, actually. I'm pretty sure it says like, because I remember one time in Retro Island Gaming's channel, he's like, can somebody shout out Dave? And like, there was no other mod there. So he's like, Dave, shut yourself out. And then I tried, and then I could not. And it says something along the lines of like, you can't shut yourself out using this command or something like that. Yeah, I do hope you come back to streaming, obviously Sidetracked. If and when, someday. Get on the platform. Yeah, this is everybody's favorite part of the speedrun. This dude takes 160 bullets to kill, so everybody loves that. I can definitely tell you, like, literally everybody's favorite part of the speedrun. The alligator has been praised since the dawn of time. Everyone's always like, oh yeah, this is my favorite part coming up. Nobody ever says anything bad about him at all. What? Looks like Walranium can shut himself out. We'll go follow Walranium as well, because he just decided to do that. Okay, beautiful Jenny. It does have a bullet limit, yeah. You can have 3 bullets on screen at a time, so it's very similar to like Legacy Mega Man. And there are certain exceptions to that on a couple of screens where you can like basically time like a 4th bullet to come out, but those 4th bullets are basically like frame perfect. So a lot of the button mashing kind of sequences, you gotta get up close to the bosses so you can actually mash effectively. Man, I'm stuck. So that was a shitty right climb. I mean, like, I'm usually the same way. Make sure all the laundry and stuff is done. All that kind of stuff. I might actually, you know what, whatever. Yeah, there's 2 death warps in this game, so they're actually just back to back like that. You death warp, and you probably save like close to again like 3 or 4 minutes or something, so it actually is huge. But that's why I'm constantly at 1 health, like otherwise you won't see me take a hit, because it's not going to be intentional. But here, if you die and your body gets pushed into the side of the screen like that, you teleport to the boss. Oh. Okay, boss. You save, like, probably death warping there, close to... It's gotta be close to 3 minutes in this, like, level alone, and then you probably save close to a minute in the Red Planet Death Warp. Because you're skipping, like, 6 screens in yellow, or something like that. It's like, it's a huge, actually, warp. I hope it happens to Sidetracked. Like, I like watching your streams a lot. It was fun to see you come back for that one, but I get that it got messed up, so life happens whether or not you want it to. that gem? You think so? Okay, let's destroy every single block that we didn't need there. Good job. Did you know you could exit the platform here, Retro? I was watching some dude like casually play it and I never knew that you could leave the top row. He just like walking like this and I was like, what? It's never gonna work. And he's like, okay, goodbye. Like, what? Like my whole life is a lie. Uh-oh. Okay. That was almost sketchy. Yeah, not once you got it. The sexiest looking strats, like Blinky's dead corpse being pushed by a rock into the side. That's just like, oh yeah, that's good. I like that a lot. No, we're like half a pixel off. Bucky, we're half. Okay, we're good. See, like, that's the worst part about these splits, is there's not really, like, a time save that I have anymore. So it's, like, a bunch of minor stuff all throughout the run. So I can basically save time on most splits. I got, like, a 2-cycle... Or, sorry, like, the bad frame rule. So I lost, like, 4 seconds in Escape. And everywhere else, I think like the only time save that I really have is in Salvage. At the very end, I got stuck under those slug things or whatever you call them, like the, I don't know, those worms or whatever. Everywhere else is pretty good. Yeah, like literally, like everything else, like I can save time as long as I'm playing perfectly, but that's about it. And that's like generally what happens most runs that start getting going. And then Magma! Dude, Magma happens. It's the best. I've had 2 runs taken away by Magma earlier today. Hey, Owl's Nest. Welcome on in. Yeah, like the last PB that I got, which is like 2411, was Deathless. So that's also a contributing factor. I no longer have deaths to carry me. I assume even though it wasn't Deathless, something happened in Magma. Because I actually died twice in Magma earlier, and I only lost +3. So there's probably some time to save in Magma too. Platforming, like I wish there was kind of like more platforming in this game, but at the same time, it's such a unique game. Like there's not really like platforming in the sense like you really have to like jump on anything and dodge. So it's like a really weird mixture of stuff. That's such a godly strat, man. Whew. One cycle, yes. Fucked up on one. That was a pretty strong salvage. But look at this split, you see that? Barely saved time, but like that's the splits that I'm running against. Cause salvage and magma were legit golds. Oh, I should have died there. I have never actually played like the Bucky arcade game. I should change that someday. I don't know if I'm missing out or not. Shit. That was weird to send me back there. Okay, whatever. What? Dude, the headshot almost. We almost got clipped right out of the air there. He like never shoots like that. Oh no, shit. Okay, that was not good. If you hit that last thing, I mean it maybe balances out the exact same way. But if you hit that glass thing, it just ricochets your shot off. Okay, so we can poverty PB here. It's possible. But it's gonna be again like 2 seconds or 3 seconds or something. Just have to triple gold split the final part of this game. And then this is gonna be like the worst splits to run against. I actually wonder if that was like technically a faster boss fight. Because you have to reach. No, wait, it wouldn't be. Never mind. There's no way that that would be faster. Disregard it. So we have an incredibly shitty early game. just ends up PBing. The big question mark is this boss that's coming up, actually. Because he's operating on like a weird frame rule, where if you don't kill him fast enough, you just lose like 4 seconds. And that's what happened in my PB. I did not get the fastest frame kill. Which I probably won't in this either, but as long as I don't get a really slow kind of like frame rule kill, I should save the time that I'm missing here. There's a little bit of time to save on the fight at Willy at the very end. Or not Willy, but the Toad Marshal or whatever. We're committing. Was okay. Dude, balls of steel. But I don't know. I think that was faster for sure. Cause we were up in that guy's face. So. That was the first ever pixel thing that I drew. That's why that fat bird thing exists. He is hilariously, amazingly bad. But I've always had infinity. Easy. So it's possible, I think. But it's gonna be a really shitty PB if it is. Damn, man, look at that. Ah! As I said. Sidetracked, you live another day, my friend. What is this run? 4 gold splits? That's pretty stupid. Yes, literally, like what? These splits are gonna be terrible. We just have to be better than our best ever in Blue, Salvage, Magma, and Escape. Like, what the fuck? That's awful. There's terrible splits, actually. But thanks, Irate Mexican. Ireland, thank you. Sidetracked, and follow this logic. Welcome on in. Thank you. Cressy, Zedek, Blag, Retro Runner. These splits are stupid. Like, absolutely stupid. This happened the last 2 times I PB'd as well. I basically had, like, solid gold endgame from Salvage to Escape. So, I mean, like, this isn't at least a freak occurrence. It's just not ideal. Yeah, no, I don't blame you, man. Like, who wants to run against an all solid gold endgame? Me, apparently. See, I think this is where Sums of Best are becoming more realistic. I was saying before, maybe you were lurking actually, but I was saying before you made your presence known anyway, that if I had like absolutely God run, it's gonna be 2340 something, I think. And I think we're starting to finally hit what gold should be like, because I accidentally erased my splits in normal. So like 23 high 40, maybe 2330 something, I feel is where I'm running this potentially like the best. But I don't think I can get lower than a very high 30, and I especially can't match Callum's like 2023 or 2323. So probably a little bit lower, I feel, just from like the strats that I'm going for and everything like that. 2335-ish maybe. So there's still some time left there from erasing them by accident. Yeah, no, it's getting close for sure. Thanks, Alice Nest. And yeah, like I basically just need to make no huge mistakes or anything. But like this had an atrociously horrible red climb. So even though I don't want to save these splits, I'll save them just for that red climb. "23 is so difficult. Like I was saying that earlier, Callum is such a god. I have... like my only comparison to Callum or his time in this game is Andy and Batman, or Andy and Chippendale. But before I stopped running those games, I at least got close to Andy, and my golds were in the ballpark of like their final times and stuff. But Callum, like I cannot get close to Callum. I'm not anywhere even close for like Sums of Best, and I feel I've never run this better. So like he's such a crazy guy. Thanks, ZK. So I think I'll try Tapper once, and then I'm gonna go get lunch. Or Tapper twice, or whatever. Thanks, George. Yeah, like that's what I was saying earlier, whether you were lurking or not here yet or whatever. Like his run is almost a decade old, and it's just amazingly routed. And like almost all the strats like 1-to-1. I just straight up copy Callum. And still, he's like 20 seconds ahead just based on fluidity. He is absolutely insane. But as far as I know, that's like the only game that I share with Callum.